Good morning. This is Anjay. Welcome to English speaking class. Guys, girls, Shotao, Assalamu alaikum. Marhaba, Sabah al khair. Viewers, my students, today we are going to view the past perfect tense and we'll see the active and passive phrases in past perfect tense. Past perfect tense means the work done long before, ages before. So that's called the past perfect tense. The work had been completed since long, since very long, ages before. Let's see these phrases and see the rules that apply to make the changes for active to passive voice. Let's start our lesson behind on the whiteboard. Here are my students. The first statement is this is an active voice. Ali had taught us. Ali had taught us. Ali had taught us. Ali हमें पढ़ा चुका था. Ali had taught us. Ali had taught us. Ali हमें पढ़ा चुका था. This is the past perfect tense and the work had been completed long before. Ali had taught us. Ali हमें पढ़ा चुका था. Ali had taught us. Ali हमें पढ़ा चुका था. Let's see its change in passive. Let's see the passive voice. We have P here for passive voice. So when we change any statement from active to passive, the subject and object will replace each other. So us will stand here as a subject. So we write here subjective form of us, that is boy had, and for passive voice we have to write been as the rules say. So boy had been, third form of verb, that is third. Boy had been taught by is a connector, and Ali will stand as a object here because it's a proper noun. There will be no change in the proper nouns when they change with with subject and object. So Ali had taught us. Ali हमें पढ़ा चुका था. This is active voice statement, and the passive voice statement we see here. Boy had been taught by Ali. Boy had been taught by Ali. हमें अली से पढ़ाया जा चुका था. Boy had been taught by Ali. Boy had been taught by Ali. हमें अली से पढ़ाया जा चुका था. In this passive we see that this Ali subject and this us object replace each other. They change. They take their position. So us will stand as a subject, and a subjective form of us is boy. So us will stand as a subject. That subjective form is boy. We will write a boy as the rules say. So then we will write had. Then we will add been for the passive voice. So then we will write the third form of verb, that's a tad. Then after this we write by, that's a connector, and in the end we write an object, that is Ali. It's a proper noun, so it will not change. It will be written as it is. So we had been taught by Ali. We had been taught by Ali. हमें अली से पढ़ाया जा चुका था. You my students, both statements are very interesting. First one is Ali had taught us. That's a past perfect tense. The work had been completed long before. So Ali had taught us. Ali is a subject and us is an object. When we change it to passive, as the rules say, by applying the rules, so we have to write us as a subject in the passive statement, in the start of the passive statement. So the subjective form of us is boy. We will write here boy, then we will add had, then we will write been for passive. Boy had been taught. Boy had been taught. Then we will write connector by, and then in the end we will write Ali as an object. So new formation is boy had been taught by Ali. Boy had been taught by Ali. हमें अली से पढ़ाया जा चुका था. Are you my students? We have seen the rules that apply for changes. Let's see the next statement to make further exercise, to make further practice. And let's see the next phrase, next statement. Okay, you are my students. The next statement is here. It's I hear active voice statement. John had told the facts. 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 John हकायक बता चुका था. John had told the facts. In this statement, you see, my students, the John is a subject and we have the facts as an object. So when we change this statement to passive voice, this subject and object will replace each other. They will change their positions. So let's see to the passive statement. You see that P denotes the passive voice. So the facts will stand here as a subject. The facts had been told by John. So the facts will stand as a subject. Then we will write had for past perfect. Then we will add been. We will add been. We will add been for the passive. And then third form of principal verb, that is told. Then connecting word by, and then John. John will stand as an object here because it's a proper noun. That's why there's no change in John. So John will stand as an object here. So this is the new formation. The facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. हकायक जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. The facts had been told by John. हकायक जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. And the universe, we have an active voice statement, that is John had told the facts. John had told the facts. John हकायक बता चुका था. And now new formation in passive voice is the facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. हकायक जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. Hey, my students and viewers, the new active statement is John had told the facts. John had told the facts. John had told the facts. John हकायक बता चुका था. And you see it's change in passive. The facts will stand as a subject and we have to write had. Then we have to add been for the passive as the role says. Then we will write the third form of verb, that is told. Then we will write connecting word by, and in the end we will write John. So new formation is the facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. हकायक जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. The facts had been told by John. हकायक जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. Let's move to the next statement. आइए अगले जुमले की तरफ चलते हैं, अगले फ्रेज की तरफ चलते हैं. Next phrase you see here, active voice phrase is Saira had stolen the show. Saira had stolen the show. Saira had stolen the show. सायरा ने मैदान मार लिया था. सायरा had stolen the show. सायरा ने मैदान मार लिया था. सायरा had stolen the show. सायरा ने मैदान मार लिया था. You see, my students, सायरा is a subject here and show, the show is an object. The show is an object here. So when we proceed to the passive voice, the show will stand as a subject and Saira will stand as an object. You see here the passive statement. The show had been stolen by Saira. 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 मैदान सायरा से मारा जा चुका था. मैदान सायरा से मारा जा चुका था. The show had been stolen by Saira. The show had been stolen by Saira. मैदान सायरा से मारा जा चुका था. And the actual statement in active voice is Saira had stolen the show. Saira had stolen the show. Saira मैदान मार चुकी थी. Saira had stolen the show. Saira मैदान मार चुकी थी. Saira had stolen the show. Saira मैदान मार चुकी थी. And in passive we see that the show will stand as a subject here as the role say, and then we will add had. Then for the passive we will add been. Then third form of verb, that is stolen. Then we will add by, that is a connecting word. And in the end we will write Saira as an object. And new formation is the show had been stolen by Saira. The show had been stolen by Saira. Show Saira से चुराया जा चुका था. मैदान सायरा से मारा जा चुका था. मैदान सायरा से मारा जा चुका था. सायरा ने शो चुरा मैदान चुरा लिया था. So this is the new formation in passive. You see that principal statement was Saira had stolen the show. सायरा ने मैदान मार लिया था. Saira had stolen the show. सायरा ने मैदान मार लिया था. And its change in passive is the show had been stolen by Saira. The show had been stolen by Saira. Show सायरा से चुराया जा चुका था. Let's read these phrases once again. आइए इन जुमलों को एक बार फिर से पढ़ते हैं and make a practice of speaking. Let's start from the first one. The first is Ellie had taught us. Ellie had taught us. Ellie had taught us. Ellie had taught us. Ellie हमें पढ़ा चुका था. And its passive is we had been taught by Ellie. We had been taught by Ellie. We had been taught by Ellie. हमें Ellie से पढ़ाया जा चुका था. We had been taught by Ellie. We had been taught by Ellie. हमें Ellie से पढ़ाया जा चुका था. We move to the next statement. It's in active voice. John had told the facts. 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 John हकायत बता चुका था. John had told the facts. Let's see its passive. You see here the passive statement is the facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. हकायत जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. The facts had been told by John. The facts had been told by John. हकायत जॉन से बताए जा चुके थे. Let's move to the next statement. It's inactive. Active voice statement is Saira had stolen the show. Saira had stolen the show. Saira शो चुरा चुकी थी. Saira had stolen the show. Saira मैदान मार चुकी थी. Saira had stolen the show. Saira मैदान मार चुकी थी. And its passive is the show had been stolen by Saira. The show had been stolen by Saira. The show had been stolen by Saira. मैदान सायरा से मारा जा चुका था. The show had been stolen by Saira. The show had been stolen by Saira. सायरा ने मेला लूट लिया था. The show had been stolen by Saira. सायरा ने मेला लूट लिया था. Hey, you my students, these are very interesting phrases. Memorize these phrases. Please keep on watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel. I wish you all the best. See you again. Goodbye. Goodbye.